Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today I have an interesting one for you. This happened yesterday. If you read the title of the video, you know that, um, well, heck, I'll just get right into the video. So basically what happened was, yesterday, I was sitting on the couch, and all of a sudden my dog just starts freaking out, you know? She sees something in the backyard, so I'm like, what is it, Pepper? That's her name. The murderer. I'll get into that in a minute, but yeah, so I'm like, what is Pepper? And I go to the back door and I see this dove just sitting there on the water bowl, like the dog water bowl. So I decided it would be funny if I just took a picture of it and sent it to my grandpa, because he's always rambling about shooting the birds in our backyard because they get so close, you know. So I thought I'd send it to him and show him how close they actually get to our backyard door. But yeah, so after I did that, I decided it would be a good idea to let the dog go. Huge mistake, by the way. Don't do that if your dog is going crazy over a bird in the backyard. Chances are she's gonna eat it if you let her go outside. But all right, so basically, I let the dog out after I was done taking the picture and sending it, and just all hell broke loose. I mean, the dog went outside, chased the bird off. The bird was trying to fly away, and yeah, my dog trampled it. Feathers were flying. It was a mess. And then I look away. I'm like, Dad, she's chewing up the bird. What do I do? And I look back and she's just staring at me with the bird in its mouth, with the dove in its mouth, and I'm like, oh crap. So I run out there and I shoo the dog off, get the bird out of its mouth, and I thought its legs were broken, honestly, because it wasn't moving or nothing. It wasn't flying away or anything. But yeah, so I yell into the house. I said, Dad, you gotta come out here. I think its legs are broken or something. We might have to put it down. And so he runs out. He sees the bird. He picks it up and inspects it. You know, he's just looking at it. It wasn't bleeding or anything. Its neck wasn't broke or nothing. So we just decided, hell, it doesn't look like it's hurting. So he set it. I think that bird was nesting in a bush that's like right by in our backyard. So we set it like near the bush, and we go inside and eat dinner. And after dinner, I went out there and checked to see if the bird was still there, and it was still in the exact spot. Yeah, which is not a good sign. But yeah, it did take a crap right there in the meantime, so you know, that's one thing. But yeah, so I decided to pick up the bird, and my dad told me to take it over to the flower beds so the dogs couldn't get to it. The raised flower beds, they're like 2 feet tall probably. So I set the dove in the very back, and just waited. And yeah, so after a while, like around 9:30 or so, my brother got back home from his girlfriend's house, and I told him about what happened, and we went out there to see if the dove was still there. Me, him, and my mom went out, and it was still there, but it had fallen off the flower bed, which sucks. But yeah, it was standing upright. It wasn't on its back or anything. I should say that probably. But yeah, that happened. It fell over, so we inspected it, and it was still living. It was still breathing. And we honestly thought it was in shock. Like, we didn't think it was suffering until it was too late. I'll get into that in a minute, though. Yeah, the last encounter we had with it before the night was over was before me and my dad went to bed, which was like around 1:30 in the morning, I want to say, probably. And yeah, me and him went out there to check on the dove, and it was still in the same spot, just chilling, I guess. We were trying to make a decision whether we should put it down or let it stay there over the night and see if it flies away in the morning. So yeah, we called it a night that night, and woke up the next morning. I took a shower. I went outside and I looked at the bird, and it was dead as a doornail. So yeah, I guess it is what it is. I had no idea the bird was gonna die. I didn't let it suffer or anything, so don't be saying that in the comments. Like, oh, you let it die, yeah, blah blah blah, all that crap. But yeah, just a little story time video today. I thought I'd share that because it was an interesting story. Also, just a little disclaimer, I was not expecting my dog to do that, honestly. I wasn't expecting her to go full attack mode on that freaking dove, and yeah, I don't know what happened to the dove, honestly. I don't know why it died, probably something internally or something like that, but yeah, I think its legs were broken, personally, but there was no bleeding or anything, so. I mean, them dove are fragile little things, so, you know, it's possible that my dog, the murderer, could have done something to it, but that's all I have to say about that, really. Just a little story time video today. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button and like this video, and comment down below if there's any requests, you know, something you want to see me do. Yeah, I haven't decided what we should do for the 100 subscriber special yet, but make sure you let me know in the comments what I should do for that. But, yep, alright, I'll see you guys later, and peace.